Hey guys, Bar here, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at the Medicos JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 6 Jotaro Kujo. Now, this is my first video, so I guess hello, but I wanted this to be my first video because I have been wanting to do videos like these for a long time. But anyways, let's just get into it. So I got this guy off of Amazon, which was a huge no-no. Do not buy stuff off Amazon. Do not buy these figures off Amazon because they are very expensive. He wasn't that expensive. He was like 50 bucks. Buy from Plaza Japan. I'm begging you, just buy from Plaza Japan. It's probably faster depending on what, shipping you get. But I got this guy, and you're gonna see a bunch of my background here because of the stupid gloss, so I'm gonna try and hide as much as possible. So here's the box, and honestly I kind of thought the box would be the regular size box like this one. Oh, I just spoiled what I'm doing next, but I was thinking they would be like that size, but it's not. It's pretty big, and to be honest I think it's probably as big as the Dio box, which I haven't had Dio come in yet, so still waiting on him. So here's the top, here's the back, some of the poses you can do for him, which is cool. I haven't really found a good pose for him yet because he's kind of a bit wonky. So yes, let's get the box out of the way so I can actually take a proper look at this guy. So here he is. Let me fix my camera. So here he is. He's about 6 feet, not 6 feet tall. He is 6 feet in the show, but 6 inches tall. He's not too tall. Here's a comparison. Here's his Lego form. So he's pretty tall. I don't have Star Platinum. They haven't made a Part 6 Star Platinum yet, and I don't think they ever will. But this guy is honestly alright. But first, let's just take a look at the accessories, because this guy actually came with a lot of accessories for some reason. Now, he comes with a nice little plethora of accessories, except for his hands. As you can see, he only has 2 right hand options, and he has a plethora of left hand options, which is really weird. But to be honest, it's kind of whatever, because 2 of the famous poses he's known for. One is the pointing, of course, and then in the one of the pictures is when he has his hand out. I'll probably put up on screen the pose I'm talking about. Left hand wise he's great. Right hand wise is kind of meh, because he pretty much only has one unique hand from different sides, is that he has the same, holding out his hand like that. But he also has this one. This one is for his pocket, and this one's for the jacket. So there's a little bit difference. I think maybe, oh wait, no, I think this one's for the pants, to have his, holding his hand in his pants, and this one's for the jacket because it's smaller. And then we have the beetle charm that he gave Jolene in the part. Don't know if it's going to focus here, but this thing is tiny. I was absolutely afraid of losing this thing, but we're going to keep that over there. He also comes with 2 heads. He comes with a basic screaming one, and pretty good. And then he has his infamous disc face, where Whitesnake has taken out his disc. He actually doesn't have any printing, or the stickers on him don't have the memory disc of his face in Star Platinum. So yeah, that's that. But that's not all the accessories. This is a very special figure for some reason. If you've heard anything about this figure, you've known one thing, and that is he has a barrage attachment. So these are Star Platinum's fists that go on to these stands, and they can go behind him. I'll put him up in a little bit, but we're gonna actually take a look at the figure because I haven't even looked at the figure yet, so let's do that. So taking a quick look at him, he looks really good. One of the bad things that I actually got about this figure is whenever I actually got him in the mail, his head was off. And I don't know if that meant anything, if it was broken, but I was able to put it on. But ever since then, his head just pops off really easily. And I don't know if it's just because it's really hot here, but I really can't feel like a good grip on it. But I mean, I don't know. It's really hot here in Texas, so he could have melted. So I don't know. But looking at his arms, he can go out to a T-pose. You can also swivel his arms here. You can bend his arm, which is really loose for some reason. Like if you put barely any pressure on it, it's just... So I don't know about that. It's on both sides, so maybe it is just how it is. You can twist the elbow a little bit. I don't know if it's just stiff or I'm about to break something. And then of course you got a wrist can turn, and a slight swivel, so that's nice. And then I didn't even take a look at his neck. You can look all the way around pretty much, I'd say, but I don't want to get that piece lost in him. You can look up about that much. You can't really see anything because of his hat. And you can look down pretty far. He can actually hunch over a little bit, but you gotta move his thing. He can shimmy. And you can turn his upper body, and then you can also twist a little bit of his waist. I mean, of course, probably much more, twisting his upper body. And for his legs, he can actually split fairly good. He doesn't have any backwards motion. So if you care about him kicking or something, I guess. Oh, there we go. So I don't know why. Oh, okay. I don't know how to pose figures clearly, but he definitely cannot go backwards. I definitely can't feel anything going backwards. So I guess you can go forward and karate kick. I don't know, but you can't bend his knee, which is nice. There's no swivel on his. I guess what is this? Your shin? I don't know. I don't know my own body. And for his feet, you can remove it, swivel it, and of course you can bend the toe if he would bend the toe. So there we go. And then for his jacket, he has two little hinges here that can pretty much just flail around his jacket. And I'm sure this is probably what any Jotaro across the board probably has, is these movable things. But overall, he doesn't have terrible movement at all, to be honest. I kind of feel like I was just going to be cramping on him a lot. I don't know why. But yeah, he's not bad at all. So here's what it looks like with the barrage attack. Now, if you're wondering why he looks so slumped, is because one of the biggest things I hate about this character is the fact that the plug that goes in his back is horrible. I don't know why. It just never wants to, it never wants to go in. And it's kind of annoying, so I'm going to take these off because these kind of weigh him down. Another thing I want to show right now is that this was the first stand peg that I put in his back. And look what happened to it. If you can't see it, it's basically, there's a white spot in it from the plastic cracking because it literally just doesn't fit. And that's probably me just trying to push on it too hard. But, I mean, he just doesn't want to go in. Like, that's as far as he wants to go. And if I go any more, I'm sure I'm just going to break it even more. So, posing him for my figure is kind of pointless, I say. I mean, I think that's probably decent, but he just doesn't really want to stay on the peg, and that's really annoying, especially whenever I want to, actually pose him. But considering that I have White Snake, and if you don't know what I'm going to do, then you haven't watched part 6, but it involves this head being put on. Definitely want to display that scene on my shelf, but besides that, this figure is honestly pretty solid. Yeah, it's a solid figure, guys. It's not terrible. It's not top tier though. I think it has a lot of flaws. I think it's maybe just my issue. You know, him coming in the box without his head on. You know, could be the package being mishandled, and the peg not going in. You know, maybe the hole's too small or whatever. Who knows? Maybe that's just how they normally fit in, and I'm just complaining about nothing. But it just doesn't really feel right. But yeah, this is his figure. If you're interested in getting him, I'd recommend getting him through Plaza Japan 100%. They give you them straight from Medicos, so you don't have to worry about getting scammed or whatever. And it's much cheaper there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time.